Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Yeah,
another exciting episode of Moving the Chain. Today, we have a powerhouse in the logistics and supply chain industry joining us, Vineet Sharma. With over 25 years of experience, Vineet has made a significant impact in logistics, supply chain, cold chain, courier, and freight transportation. As the corporate manager at VLogis, he has been instrumental in business development, strategic sales, and optimizing distribution network across India. From frontline corporate sales to managing large business accounts, Vinith's expertise in integrated logistics solutions, sourcing, and crisis management has driven remarkable success in his career. His deep understanding of India's geography and vehicle operating cost makes him a key player in shaping efficient and cost effective logistics strategies. In today's episode, we will dive into his journey, insights on the evolving logistics landscape, and the strategies that have helped him stay ahead in his fast paced industry. So, buckle up and get ready for an insightful conversation with Vineet Sharma. So, Vineetji, now all yours.
yeah. Thank you so much, Shivanji, for inviting us for this. First time I'm interacting for such a discussion, and during this last my 25 years of career, this is the first time of such a discussion which I am going to be share my thoughts and my knowledge and my journey with your platform. So I would like to, share my starting journey in supply chain logistics. So I started my career from the very basic. Very basic means I started my career in 2000 with the company called TCI, Transport Corporation of India, and I joined TCI at a very lowest level of the, you can say transportation operations, from the lowest level where you do all loading, unloading, marking, bill T generation, POD segregation, all these activity I started from my career. And I, learned a lot with the TCI, and 4 years I spent my time with the TCI and tried to learn as much as possible towards the transportation geography, because TCI is having a deep penetration all across the country. They are having close to 1500 branches all across the country, and none of the city or location or kasbah, you can say, where TCI is not available. So this gives us a detailed understanding towards the geographically, where the locations, where the states, how it is located, how it is connected from the hub and spoke. So all these knowledge I tried and I get from the TCI. Thereafter, I moved to a supply chain business called AFL. So from the transportation straight forward to a warehousing business, I shifted myself for 2 years. And this AFL journey was very, very exciting for me, because AFL was the first company who started 3PL business in India. And I was part of, I proudly I can say I was part of this organization where I supposed to takes care of business such a a large business account where Canon, Sharp, HP, all these clients were on a boom at that time. So, and including Blue Star, Voltas, all these large business accounts was there. So I learned a lot. Then I switched to international courier. So I tried to learn more. So I moved to international courier where I learned, I joined a company called TNT International, where international couriers business. I tried to understand how this courier business move for in India, and what are the challenges, scopes, and market opportunities for us. Thereafter, I took a decision and moved into cold chain. Then there's another segment which I joined, because domestic transportation I completed. Then I completed warehousing. Then move into international courier. So I learned a lot. Then move into cold chain business. So cold chain business, when I was joined, I was like blindless. मतलब कुछ भी मालूम नहीं था मुझे. I was never heard कि मैं कभी cold chain में भी जाऊंगा, and I will learn a lot. And Radhakrishna Foodland is a company who, taught us a lot in terms of cold chain, in terms of food safety, in terms of QSR बिजनेस, क्विक सर्व रेस्टोरेंट्स बिजनेस, जहाँ पे हमने कभी नाम भी नहीं सुना था कि QSR भी कोई सेगमेंट होता है, क्विक सर्व रेस्टोरेंट, जहाँ पे QSR like McDonald's, Subway, Domino's, Pizza Hut, KFC, all these brands were associated with the Radha Krishna Foodland. And this was a different kind of era, जहाँ पे हम लोग जा करके एकदम चारों तरफ फूड ही फूड दिख रहे हैं हमें, और जहाँ पे हमको कभी भी जब हम लोग एक्सप्लेन करते थे, कंपनी हमको एक्सप्लेन करती थी, तो बताते सब कुछ खत्म हो जाएगा दुनिया में बट फूड खत्म नहीं होगा। तो दिस इज काइंड ऑफ थिंकिंग राधा कृष्ण फूडलैंड वाज देयर कि अगर सब कुछ भी खत्म हो जाएगा तब भी आदमी को खाने की जरूरत पड़ेगी, एंड खाने की जरूरत पड़ेगी तो राधा कृष्ण फूडलैंड वुड बी देयर फॉर सप्लाई देयर सप्लाई चेन।
Hmm.
So this was the whole idea, and I spent a good time with the Radhakrishna Foodland. 5 years I spent over there and learned a lot and added such a big customer like Cadbury's, GSK, Subways, Domino's, Creamwell. All these are customers were added, and this gives us further motivation to me to further enhance my career. Then took a decision to join VTrans for a hard freight transport, because I never worked with a hard freight transport company. In my entire career, I was worked with the courier express cargo company in TCI. Then I worked with the supply chain company. Then I worked with the international courier. Then I worked with the supply chain, food and cold chain business. Now the time was to change with the new things, then come up with the hard freight transportation. And the V-Trans journey in the hard freight transportation was a tremendous for me actually, because I learned a lot from the costing front, costing in terms of profitability, business top line, bottom line, average sales, how to get the profitability from the low cost price also. So this entire, learning I had with the VTrans, then move into a VTrans corporate key account, large business account where I supposed to handle a big customer where 1 crore, 2 crore, 5 crores of business customers are giving to us, customer relationship with them. Retention is the most crucial part for me, and touch wood I can say कि in past 6 or 7 years we never lost a customer, single customer in a corporate key account. So this was the great achievement for me. And then last 2 years I was taken a opportunity from management, then move into an integrated business and started you can say selling for the V lodges and V lodges, establishment of V lodges where we can put together, come up with the thoughts with the management. So let us, enhance our 3PL arms also, because VLogis was the only arms in Bitrans group were not generating any revenue or any large, you can say, revenue prior to 2022. So finally, management has taken decision, and you, myself, and further other team members has joined, and take a place. Okay, we will definitely take this division at next level, and now we are proudly we can say we are added around 2.5 million square feet of area with the turnover of 100 crores close to, and with the aim to achieve close to 500 crores by next 27, 28, or you can say. So this is the entire journey for me, or let's hope for the best, and I will try to put all best effort to deliver best result for the company.
Great, Vinitji. I mean, talking to you is like a roller coaster ride. You started with TCI, Express Cargo, then TNT, and then your cold chain experience, and then coming back to the hard transport, and then into the 3PL. So you have tasted
Yeah.
everything. You have tasted all kind of chocolates, whatever is available in market. And I personally am very lucky, very I would say I am lucky to have you as a colleague in the company, and we together are putting a lot of efforts to make this company are competitive enough in this particular segment, and we could very well serve our clients with our best of the services. Anyway, uh, towards the questionnaires, I would like to understand, Vinitji, since you have a huge experience and a good amount of time you have spent in this industry. So let us talk about some optimization of logistics and supply chain operations. Since there is a huge scope of leveraging your expertise in cold chain and hard freight transportation to streamline operations and enhance efficiency. How do you see, how do you view this thing?
Leveraging the hard freight operation and the cold chain operations, this is only thing is focused upon the service. Once you focused upon your service now, you will definitely get more opportunity and more business towards the any of the business, whether it is hard freight or whether it is cold chain or whether it is any of the business now. It is purely focused. Once you focused on your deliverables, once you focused upon your commitments, what commitments we made to the customers, you will definitely get maximum output from your commitments. So or your results which you are delivering. I set share you an example in Radhakrishna Foodland, where we once we joined, we had a huge opportunity for transportation, and Radhakrishna Foodland could not able to meet the requirement, or you can say they are unable to rotate their trucks from once they take up reefer material from one side to another side, they were not able to take back their reefer trucks with the loads. So we focused on the reverse load, and successfully we delivered one at a time. The times comes where we could not able to place the trucks. So such a demand was created, because once you focused on your demand, once you focused on your requirements, then you will definitely leverage the things.
Viniji, when you started talking, you started with saying that this is the first time you are being invited in this kind of a forum. For me also, this is the very first time that I have started this kind of a podcast. See, the whole
Yeah,
idea of starting this podcast is to ensure that we talk to the people who are actually running this business, the
right,
people
right.
who are the pillars of this particular industry are going to be the guests of this podcast or this show. And to be honest to you, इरादा यही है, हार्डकोर रॉ इनपुट्स लेके आना है, सो दैट जो आज के दिन में ये इंडस्ट्री में काम कर रहे हैं और whoever is planning to come into this industry, they can be beneficial out of these discussions. The whole idea is this. That is the reason, if you see, we have been talking to the people who are really not kind of a person who goes to those seminars and conferences and high tea meetings where they deliver speeches. I do have respect for those things because those are strategic discussions. Here we are talking about pure execution. I think it's
Right.
very important that we talk about the execution also. So coming to this, since आपका business development और channel sales में काफी experience है, आप you share some of the best practices in terms of achieving the sales targets and managing business development. I think a particular discussion is going to be very helpful for the people who have just come into this segment of business, or they have just started riding the ladder of this particular industry.
Yeah. So I would suggest na कि say for sales target na, you have to clear focused where you are going to be target your customer. See, jumping one customer, one industry to another industry, another third, second to third, third to fourth, and fourth to five, and try to do all the business would never help. So I would always suggest to focus on the such. If I'm doing a chemical, if I'm doing a chemical, nearby chemical or related to chemical. So we suppose, since this is easy to convert into a number, so we always suppose focus on the numbers where we can take it easily, or where you have a strength. You can say ना, जहां पे आपका स्ट्रेंथ है ना, उसको फोकस करो. सभी को फोकस करेंगे, then you will never land up in any position. So my suggestion is always to focus where you have a strength, और इंडस्ट्री वेयर यू मे फाइंड अ जहां पे आप इजीली अपने आप को फिट कर सकते हैं, सो दैट यू गेट अ क्विक रिजल्ट. बिकॉज see, once we are in a company, we are driving a company, we have to be a results also. We cannot wait for a longer time, so we have to be very 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 focused on the industry where we need to go. We need to crack them and we need to get the business. Today, in a today's scenario, if let's say an example, I'm saying, if say Vtrans Group is having a 45% business share from the chemical industry, it could be a multiple range of chemicals, not only a hazardous chemical. It could be a normal agri or any paint related chemical also. So since we have a strength on a chemical business, so we may focused on the chemical business only for their other business vertical also. So other business vertical will definitely grow with the strength of our parent company. So that strategy need to be obtained, because once you make a strategy and approach to your existing strength, then you will definitely get a positive results, and no one can stop you. No one can stop you.
So basically, you are talking about balancing your strength and the pain area in the market. So if you understand
Correct.
your strength is in chemical, lubricant, and all these things, and you are able to focus on this particular industry, I think you will be able to understand the pain of this industry and create a better solution towards this those pains.
Definitely. Definitely, you may create a better solution and you will get a quick results for your business also. So you may give a better solution to customers. So customer, since they know you are a transporter for them, and you can add further values for them, and the further these additional values will definitely help them, as well as help us also, being a service provider, to enhance our other business hands.
Great. Vinitji, with this, I would also like to request you, since you have such a huge experience of 25 years, and I'm sure you have walked in multiple locations by traveling, or maybe शायद आपका बेस भी कभी हुआ था. I know you were in Calcutta and all. So
Yes.
आपको क्या लगता है ये जियोग्राफिकल नॉलेज है, ये जियोग्राफिकल नॉलेज जो है, how this helps when you are in this particular industry?
See, this always helps. This always helps once you are meeting any of the customers. And once you know the geography, once you know the city, once you know the some of the locations in particular city, so people can, you can connect with the peoples. For example, I'm saying, let's say, yeah, I traveled to Bangalore, and if any of the person to whom I'm meeting in Gurgaon who belongs to Bangalore, it required some operation or some require having any transportation, warehousing, or any kind of requirement in Bangalore. And once you know the location of Bangalore, where is the Makali, where is the Nelimangala, where is the Hoskote, where is the electronic city. Once you start talking with them now, with the name of city, with the name of location, with the name of pin codes, सो दे कनेक्ट विद यू. अच्छा, आपको तो पता है, उस लोकेशन के बारे में पता है, उसके ज्योग्राफी के बारे में पता है. सो वो आपको बॉन्डिंग क्रिएट करने में बहुत हेल्प करता है. जैसे ही आप कस्टमर के साथ बॉन्डिंग क्रिएट कर लेते हो ना, देन 50% 60% काम आपका वहीं आसान हो जाता है, टू गेट ऑन बोर्ड दोज कस्टमर्स. क्योंकि वहां पे आपका ट्यूनिंग स्टार्ट हो जाता है बनना, एंड यू विल गेट अ पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट्स फ्रॉम द पर्टिकुलर कस्टमर्स.
वेरी ट्रू. आई थिंक सिटी वाइज अंडरस्टैंडिंग अगर रहता है तो कस्टमर्स
जी,
का जो स्पेसिफिक चैलेंजेस है उसका सॉल्यूशन भी आप दे सकते हो, कि आप
दे
इधर हो,
सकते
आपके
हैं.
कस्टमर्स इधर है तो आप इधर मूव करो, या तो आप इस तरह से प्राइमरी देखो या मिडिल माइल देखो. आई थिंक इट हेल्प्स.
Correct.
इट
Take
हेल्प्स.
example, I would like to say, I got a call from the customers in Chennai. He based at Chennai, and they says कि I required a warehouse in Delhi. तो मैंने कहा ओके, सो आपका फैक्ट्री किधर है साहब? तो वो ही सेज कि माय फैक्ट्री इज इन रुड़की. सो मैंने कहा आपको दिल्ली में वेयर हाउस चाहिए, या दिल्ली के आसपास चाहिए, या दिल्ली के नियर बाई में चाहिए, किधर चाहिए आपको? ही सेज कि मेरा मटेरियल जहाँ पे आसानी से आ जाए और वहाँ पे डिलीवर हो जाए. सो व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग अबाउट एनसीआर में ये लोकेशन है, ये लोकेशन है, ये लोकेशन है, इसका ये बेनिफिट, इसका ये बेनिफिट है, इसका ये बेनिफिट है, दिस इज कनेक्टेड विद दिस हाईवे दैट हाईवे. सो वंस यू नो द जियोग्राफिकल नॉलेज ना, देन यू कैन एक्सप्लेन बेटर.
Right.
सो देर आफ्टर ही सेज कि नो नो नो, फिर तो मुझे गाजियाबाद दे दो. So he once you explain about all the infra availability, connectivity, locations के challenges, pro cons, then customer realize कि नहीं, मेरे को ये ऐसा नहीं, ऐसा चाहिए.
It's not only about service providing, it's about solution providing. So we are talking about providing
Correct.
solutions. Correct.
Geography, with the knowledge of geography, you can provide a best solution.
Right. Next, very important topic. Let us talk about improving margins and investment returns. What are your approaches towards this?
See, we always focused on our margin as well. Margin for margin, once you have a, you are living in a competitive world, then margin is always would always a challenge. Still, we focused on our margin, and for margin, there is multiple ways where you can, increase your margin. You costing, of course, while costing, definitely supposed to do a commercial design in a such a way where you can increase your margin. We always try to put a cost in a multiple heads, where is the another one area. Second, improvement of efficiency from the existing resources. Once you have a existing resources, because we always focus on a multi-client warehouse, we never focus on a strategy standalone warehouse for a customer. We always focused on a multi-client warehouse where the resources can be utilized for the multiple customers. Once you focus on better efficiency from your existing resources, whether it is capex or whether it is opex, in a both way, once you focus on a better efficiency, cost optimization, as well as your cost designing to the customer in a multiple heads will definitely give you a additional margin. So in a sense, we are always focusing on all three segments, and touch wood, we are getting a good margin in our business.
Yeah, that makes you more competent and more competitive in this market,
Correct.
because
Correct.
India is a very conscious market where we expect service at the same time economical cost. Very important.
Right. Right. And that can be only possible once you focus in a multiple heads.
Right. Viniji, you being in this industry for 25 years and spending almost 12 plus years in VTrans, I'm sure you are one of those change agents who have seen a lot of crisis moments, lot of change management moments. Let us deep dive into this. Give us some insights whereby we understand what is the meaning of crisis and change management in logistics.
See, नथिंग इज क्राइसिस फॉर मी एक्चुअली. क्राइसिस सी हम लोग क्रिएट कर लेते हैं खुद से. हम लोग, अगर मैं अपने अंडरस्टैंडिंग और लेवल से, मतलब एज पर माई अंडरस्टैंडिंग, सी, क्राइसिस कुछ नहीं होता है, सब दिमाग का खेल है. ठीक है. हमको लगता है कि ऐसा हो जाएगा, वैसा हो जाएगा, इस तरीके से हो जाएगा. सो वंस वंस फर्स्ट स्टेप इज टू यू एक्सेप्ट द चेंज. बिकॉज अगर आपने एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया, देन यू आर इन ए क्राइसिस. ठीक है. अगर मैनेजमेंट डिसाइडेड कि नहीं, मुझे इसने इस डायरेक्शन में जाना है, देन यू हैव टू फॉलो द मैनेजमेंट गाइडलाइन ऑल्सो. बिकॉज सी, हम लोग, मैं जब भी कोई डिसीजन होता है या कोई भी चीज होती है, तो वो बेटरमेंट फॉर द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होता है, वो लार्ज पिक्चर्स में से लेके आते हैं. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि ऑल ऑफ सडन हम बोलते हैं कि आज ये नहीं ये कर देंगे, ऐसा नहीं होता है. सो चेंज इज ऑलवेज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर एवरी कंपनी. अगर चेंज नहीं करेंगे तो हम चेंज हो जाएंगे. सो इट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट टू चेंज, अपग्रेड, बिकॉज हमारा फोन भी अपग्रेड होता है, चेंज
Mhm.
होता है. नहीं होगा तो हम यूज नहीं कर पाएंगे उसको. सो चेंज तो होना पड़ेगा, और समय के साथ होना पड़ेगा. एग्जाम्पल हमारे पास है, मल्टीपल एग्जाम्पल्स है. नोकिया चेंज नहीं हुआ, गायब हो गया. आज दुनिया भर की मोबाइल कंपनीज आ गई. तो देर आर लॉट ऑफ एग्जाम्पल्स अवेलेबल. कोडक चेंज नहीं हुआ, कोडक गायब हो गया, डिजिटल कैमराज आ गए. सो हमको पता है कि चेंज नहीं होंगे तो हम गायब हो जाएंगे. सो चेंज इज अ पार्ट ऑफ यू कैन से बिजनेस ग्रोथ. एंड चेंज के साथ ही हम लोग आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. और जो भी चेंज होता है उसको, यू कैन से, हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, हृदय से लगाना पड़ेगा, और हृदय से लगा करके उसमें काम करना पड़ेगा। और उसको जब भी कोई भी चेंज होता है, उसको अगर आप पॉजिटिव वे में लेते हैं तो आप उसके साथ साथ आगे बढ़ते चले जाते हैं। एंड आपको पता भी नहीं चलता कि आप कब नेक्स्ट लेवल पे पहुंच गए, कब आपने वो एक्सेप्ट कर लिया और कब आप वहां से नेक्स्ट लेवल पे पहुंच गए। किसी को पता नहीं चलता है, सब्जेक्ट टू कि वो उसको पॉजिटिवली लेता है। तो अगर उसको पॉजिटिव नहीं लेगा तो वो फिर खुद भी क्राइसिस चेंज नहीं हो पाएगा, और क्राइसिस में अपने आप को डाल देगा और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को भी डालेगा।
वेरी ट्रू, वेरी ट्रू। सो मुझे लगता है आई वांट टू ऐड समथिंग हियर। सो हम कभी कभी सोचते हैं कि यार हमने ये प्लान किया हुआ है अगले साल के लिए, वो है, ये है, हमारा स्ट्रैटेजी है, प्लान है। और बाद में जब वो नहीं होता है ना, तो हम सोचते हैं कि हमारा प्लान फेल हो गया। बट हम ना वो भूल जाते हैं कि हमारा प्लान जो है ना वो बहुत ही छोटा चीज है। एक ऊपर में एक कोई बैठा हुआ है, उसका खुद का प्लान है।
करेक्ट।
एंड
करेक्ट।
कभी भी अगर हम पीछे मुड़ के देखें ना, व्हेन वी लुक एट आवर पास्ट एंड वी सी कि उस टाइम में कुछ एक डिसीजन शायद, कुछ एक चीजें शायद हमारे एक्सपेक्टेशन के मुताबिक नहीं हो रहा था एंड वी वर नॉट हैप्पी। बट आज अगर उसी चीज को हम देखें तो शायद हम उस ऊपर वाले को ही थैंक यू बोलेंगे कि अच्छा हुआ था उस टाइम में, वो हुआ नहीं था, या उस टाइम में मैं जो चाहता था वो नहीं होके जो मैं नहीं चाहता था वो हुआ था। आई थिंक कुछ चीजें हैं जो
ट्रू।
हमें ऑलमाइटी के ऊपर छोड़ देना चाहिए।
ट्रू। एंड वी हैव टू एक्सेप्ट एंड मूव फॉरवर्ड, बिकॉज हम ज्यादा जब जहां पे जितना ज्यादा सोचने लगते हैं कि ये क्यों हुआ, वो क्यों हुआ, ये कैसे हुआ, वो कैसे हुआ, पास्ट इज ऑलवेज गिव यू पेन। एंड फ्यूचर में कभी आप ज्यादा सोचेंगे तो आपको प्रॉब्लम होगा। सो यू लिव इन प्रेजेंट, एंड जो आपके सामने है उसको सक्सेसफुली डिलीवर करिए।
ग्रेट, विनीत जी, विद दिस पॉजिटिव थॉट, you are always a very positive person. I know you personally also. With this positive thought, we come to an end of this episode. बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे बात करके। पर्सनली तो हम बात करते ही रहते हैं, आई थिंक व्यूअर्स को भी बहुत अच्छा लगेगा आज का जो डिस्कशन है। हम चाहते हैं व्यूअर्स भी अपने कमेंट्स दे, अपने सजेशंस दे, हम इस पॉडकास्ट को और थोड़ा इम्प्रूव करें और आगे लेके जाए। थैंक यू सो मच विनीत जी फॉर ज्वाइनिंग दिस शो।
Definitely. Thank you so much, Ivan. Thank you so much, and I will look forward.
थैंक यू।